clear this morning. Lunchtime should be all right. It's going to be pretty mild again today. I mean, still above. We got to the mid-70s yesterday. More the same
Oh, my
today.
gosh. It was a great day yesterday. So if you loved yesterday, I think you're going to love today. Now, the only thing that you're going to notice is instead of the clouds decreasing through the day like what we saw yesterday, they're going to increase steadily. So right now, it's picture-perfect blue skies, but a lot more cloud cover a little bit later on. But as Larry mentioned, that is all a precursor for the rain that we potentially could see, and that is the big weather highlighter heading into the weekend. But luckily, it's not going to drown anything out.
No, not at all, and we'll kind of check the timeline. Most of the day is okay. Now, this takes us about 3 o'clock this afternoon from Asheville down to Greenville-Spartanburg, a line of showers at that time, and then tracks across the Charlotte area between, I would say, about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, so maybe some rain. I think south of here could be some storms from Cheraw all the way down to the Carolina coastline. As we take a look and show you some scattered showers really late tonight and very early Saturday morning. So I think most of it should be gone by mid-morning. Out of here, that's at 7 a.m. And then between about 7 and 10, it's gone.
And that's the good news,
yeah.
Is don't cancel any plans. Now, there's a slight chance for a little bit of snow activity, mainly flurries up in the mountains. But as far as the severe weather potential goes, we're kind of stuck in a zone that we're not going to have necessarily the right amount of instability and the ingredients that would really kick up a lot of severe weather. So it's mainly a brief rain event. It's nothing like the rain that we just saw, where some areas saw up to about 2 inches of rain. It'll be fairly quick, so that's going to be the good news. But overall, Larry, it's looking to be a pretty good weekend. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, and the severe weather threat where you see areas of yellow, that would include areas down towards Columbia, over towards Chesterfield County to the Carolina coastline. They may see a few strong thunderstorms locally, and not much of a chance of severe weather here. And there may be an isolated storm or two. All in all, not too bad. As we take a look at that 7-day forecast, this weekend should be all right.
Yeah.
I would not give it a 10. I wouldn't give it an 8, but I'd give it maybe 7.5.
7.5 is good, though.
That's good.
Hey, 7.5, that's a C. I'll take a C. C is passing, C is
well,
average.
maybe I'll go beyond that.
Okay, B plus?
B plus, yeah.
Let's go with a B plus.
Because we got Sunday. Mid-60s is not bad. I mean, it's okay. It's still going to be a sunny Sunday. First day of spring.
That's the big deal.
The vernal equinox.
The vernal equinox. So officially at 11:33 a.m. That is the first minutes of what will be the vernal equinox spring. So that's something to celebrate. But coincidentally, it is not coincidentally, it is actually the coolest day to start off spring. So that's going to be an interesting fact. But right after that, it feels spring-like back to the 70s.
Yeah, low 70s Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, and then I think next Wednesday we'll keep an eye on that. There may be some stormy weather that moves in. But hey, let's get through the weekend first. Not bad. Hey, this a little bit of rain. That's that time of the year. Temperatures above average. Average is 65, so above that again today.
Yeah,
pretty good.
And we did it. Winter is pretty much almost done. So if you have any last-minute winter activities for whatever reason you now have start the clock less than 60 hours. So enjoy.
Absolutely. Not to say, I'm trying to remember, there have been a couple times in the past, late March, where we've seen a little bit of cold weather come through. Frost and freeze. Hopefully not, because after that last freeze, we did have I know some of the peach crop was affected, blueberry crop, and hopefully we don't have anything like that. But.
Well, and the upper trends, they kind of go up and down. Like it was just about a month ago that we were dealing with more of the 40s to 50s and the 50s to 60s. Now we're really in the 60s to 70s range, and that's where the next 7 to 10 days are going to be. And then before you know it, by the end of March, we're going to start seeing more of the 70s to 80s, and then you know what happens next.
I'm ready. A lot of people don't like the really
you're pumped about
hot weather, but it's okay. I mean, it's the humidity is what gets you sometimes around here, but in the Carolinas it just gets hot and humid in the summertime. I'll take that over the the cold 35-degree days.
No, you are not
like
a fan
that.
of this.
Not at all. But we're beyond that, so we're into some much better weather in spring. First day of spring is, although we're in meteorological spring already. We started that in March.
And since this is a weekend planning show, there's one thing that always kind of goes hidden with the day, that if you ever look at our app, what other weather app you're using, the winds. It's going to be a very breezy day on Saturday.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Thanks for mentioning
because one of those days is like, hey, it's going to be a gorgeous day once the rain clears. You try to do something outside, and all the leaves that you just raked are blowing all over the place. Or you're having a picnic, and the napkins are blowing down there.
You're slicing that shot playing golf. There you go.
Watch out.
But that way you can blame it on the wind. That's
the best.
There you go.
Yesterday I went golfing. I could not blame it on the wind, just my terrible play. So get outside and enjoy it. Again, a little bit of rain a little bit later on this evening. And tomorrow, all in all, a B-plus weekend as we have ranked it.
And we'll see you dark and early Monday morning
Can't
at
wait.
4:30 on WCNC Charlotte. Have a great weekend.
Bye, France.